everyone. Today I'm going to talk about yoga props, how and when to use them, and how to make your own at home. So I'll be covering my 4 favorite props, starting with the yoga block. So the purpose of a yoga block is to bring the ground closer to you. There's 3 different settings that you can use. So here's your standard 4-inch block on the lowest setting, the middle setting, and then the highest. So the intention is if you're reaching down, you can place your hand on a block. You can place blocks under your knees. You can sit on blocks. You can rest your forehead on a block. The ways you can use them are endless. I would say if there is one prop that is probably worth investing in, it's the yoga block. And if you get one, make sure you get 2. I made the mistake of only buying one and realized, oh, this doesn't make sense. That's why I have 2 mismatched blocks here. Doesn't really matter what they look like. There are different sizes of blocks. I would recommend a 4-inch thickness. If you get too much thinner than that, on the middle and high settings, they become a bit unstable. Blocks can be foam, that's what I have here. You may see them in cork, wood. Those tend to be pricier and a little bit heavier. A foam block will serve most of your home yoga practice needs. So if you don't have a block at home, you can certainly use thick books, rolls of toilet paper, shoe boxes, cans of soup. I've heard all sorts of creative things that people have used, again, with the intention of just bringing the floor closer to you, raising up the ground. So you can certainly use those. If you did want to purchase yoga blocks for a set of 2, it'll set you back maybe $15, $20. These are Gaiam, which I recommend. It's just a solid quality brand, and these are nice foam, lightweight but sturdy blocks. So, yoga blocks, prop 1. Our second prop, the yoga strap. So the strap is just a long piece of fabric, has a little of a clasp here, a little metal hook that you can hook one end of the strap through and then the other. It's like a belt. The intention of the strap. So straps can do any number of things. Think of them as an extension of your arms. So you can hook a strap around your foot if you want to stretch out your legs. So see, I don't have to reach all the way for my foot. I can hang on to the strap. It also gives me some control over how I'm moving my leg. Same thing with, let's say you want to do a bind behind your head here, right? I can't clasp my fingers together. I can grab a strap. Straps can also be used to hold your body in place for alignment. So I'm trying to demonstrate this here for you, but if I want to lock not lock, but if I want to position my legs a certain way, I can use a strap creatively to kind of hold me in that position. It can also create some resistance. Typically, if you're taking a yoga class, your instructor will guide you on how to use the strap. It's not something that you'll necessarily just pick up and do on your own. Yoga teachers can get very creative with different ways to use the strap. If you are practicing at home, it's great to use it, again, just for stretching, getting deeper into poses. The yoga strap, if you do not have one, you can use a belt. You can use a scarf, even a shirt that has long sleeves that you can grab onto. If you wanted to purchase a strap, they're relatively inexpensive, anywhere from $5 to $15. Again, depending on the brand. I believe this brand is also Gaiam. It's just a nice, stable strap. All right, yoga strap. our next prop, which is our bolster. Bolster is like a big, firm pillow. This one is kind of a neat shape because it's rectangular and still flat. You may see bolsters that are perfectly round. They're soft, but they're firm. So the purpose of a bolster, again, think of it like it's just a big pillow. You can sit on it, you can lean on it. It's really great for yin yoga or restorative yoga. It's also something that can bring the floor up to you. You're not going to use it for stability, but for more like body support if you're laying on the mat. Again, any yin yoga or restorative yoga, a bolster is really nice to have. However, they do tend to be a little bit pricier. This is a Manduka, which I really love, but it is pricey. So if you're interested in a bolster or using a bolster at home, you can take a pillow and wrap it very tightly in blankets or towels so that you take the softness of the pillow and just make it a little bit more firm. You can, I've seen people shove 2 pillows in one pillowcase. I don't have the patience to do that myself, but if you do, that would make a really nice, nice firm bolster. Or you can even, to get the same effect, take blankets and wrap them up tightly to get the effects of a bolster. Again, that's just, this is a nice to have, it certainly is, but I would say it's more of, it's less of an essential prop and more just a, hey, this is really cool. All right, final prop, and in a lot of ways this is my favorite, it's the blanket. So I love blankets because you can use them like you would use a bolster, you can use them like you would use a block by giving you some support under your seat. Blankets are very versatile in yoga class and in your yoga practice. You see this blanket I have here, I have 2 of them. You see a lot of this style of blanket. These blankets have a specific name and that name is escaping me right now. But this is not like the official yoga blanket. I know you see them in a lot of studios. They're versatile because they're not firm, but they hold their shape really well and they're still soft and they're easy to clean. So that's why you see a lot of these in yoga studios. Any blanket will do just fine, especially if it's one that folds easily and once you fold it, holds its shape. So for a blanket, again, you can sit on this. It offers you some more support under your seat. You can put it down under your knees if you're in child's pose or tabletop to give you some more support there. You can put it under your head during your final resting pose. You can cover yourself up with a blanket during Savasana. That's very nice. If there's a little bit of a chill in the air, you can certainly cozy up with a blanket. It's really nice to have for restorative yoga. And again, you can see here my bolster. I can fold up this blanket and have a pretty nice bolster-like effect with my blanket. So those are the 4 props that I use most frequently. There are other things like sandbags and eye pillows. Honestly, you won't use those very often in your home yoga practice. I don't even have them. Those are really wonderful for restorative yoga or yin yoga, but not for your everyday practice. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. And